ahead and order the lift since looks like the nearest sheetrocker I can get, I'm a month away on his schedule. So I'm just going to go ahead and order up the lift and get it. And I was going to wait on that until I had everything else cleaned up, but why wait?
Remind me, send me a reminder. There's a video of a guy who built his own geared lift out of plywood.
Yeah, I'd prefer not to take the chance of lifting a 4-ton truck on that.
All right. Well, on that note, let's get some warm-ups going.
Okay, my better half will be here shortly, supposedly.
All right. Well, look forward to her joining us. In the meantime, I've got some great things planned for us for the coming year, starting with warm-ups.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, good morning. Welcome to day 2 of Harmony University. How are we feeling this morning? Awesome, awesome, awesome. All right, we're going to start this morning with some physical warm-ups. Go ahead and stand up. My name is Cy Wood. I am currently singing with the Southern Gateway Chorus.
All right, I saw one person stand up.
New York City.
Come on.
And I couldn't be
stand
more
up.
excited to do this for us today. To get started, let's just go ahead and stretch up to the sky.
You too, Lou. You too, Sam.
A nice stretch.
Easier said than done for this old man.
Bring the arms down, kind of to the side. Lift your arms up and keep your sternum nice and tall, and then drop your hands. Feel that nice lift there? That's great. Go ahead and release. Good. One more time. Go all the way up. Stretch up. Release your head. Make sure that there's not a lot of tension in your head. Good. Bring your arms down. Keep that chest nice and tall. And go up. Yeah, really, really nice. Okay, good. We're going to roll our shoulders back. Please go ahead and try to find all of that motion in your shoulders. Get it nice and mobile there. Good. Now go forward. And go ahead and do exaggerated moves, right? Get your body really connected so we can start using our whole body for our singing purposes. Good. Now, I like to add a little bit of brain with our physical motion. So we're going to take one shoulder and have it go backward. And then the other shoulder is going to go forward. Okay? Back and forward. At the same time. Oh, you look great. If it's hard, just do one at a time. If it's hard, just do one at a time, right? So do it. Now, here's the fun part. Switch. You're gonna get your brains going as well. All right, good. Kind of shake that out a little bit. You're gonna wake up our whole body. Okay, what I like to do is a little bit of isolation. Hi, friends in the balcony, hello. Hello, that's great. I want you to put your hands right here on your hips. Get your feet in a nice, comfortable position, knees slightly bent, okay? And let's activate this core. If you can put your hand just right below your rib cage and go, huh. You feel that core right there? I want that to be activated during this. But what we're going to do is we're going to isolate our bodies. From here down, nice and steady. And from the top, we're just gonna go right and left. Yeah. Oh, you look good. You look like little hula dancers on the dash of the cars. Good. Trying to keep this isolated, but the whole time keeping the core activated, yeah? Really, really nice. Good. Now go front and back. Okay? Good. Go ahead, and when you go forward, now go ahead and hug yourself a little bit and breathe through that. Release your head, release your head. Yeah, give yourself a little love. Good. Go ahead and put your hands back and try to kind of touch your elbows behind you. You all look like little dinosaurs. Good, good, good. A little bit more isolation. Put your hands here and back and forth. Good, and forward and backward. Good, now see if you can go in a nice little circle. Get that body activated, right? Awesome. Great, 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 great. Now what I want you to do is put your hands just this part of your hands on the lower part of your ribs, okay? And now we're going to isolate from here up, activating that core, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to move this part of our bodies, okay? Use your knees, ladies and gentlemen. Your knees are really, really important for this exercise because your knees are your springs. So go ahead and allow those to be activated. So what we're going to do is we're just going to start to our right and our left. Now you really look like the hula dancers, huh? Good. Imagine, if you will, you have little lasers just shooting outside of your hips. Yeah, you look great. Good. All right, now we're going to go forward and backward. No lasers. Good. Now we're going to go in a nice circle. Nice circle. You remember to use your knees. Your knees are really going to give you that flexibility in your whole body. Feel that? Awesome. Go the other way. All right. Good, 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 good. What I love to do is get our brains going with our physical activity, because I think that oftentimes we do our physical engagement without using our brains. So I'm going to ask you to use your brains this early in the morning. Is that all right? Yes, it is. Here we go. So I like to give you just a little bit of choreography. I know you're going to love it. Okay? It's really easy. All you're going to do is take your right foot and you're going to step. That's one. Okay? And then you're going to clap on two. Okay? So 1, 2. Then you have a little ball, right? And you're going to grab it. That's on 3. And 4. You're going to catch it with the snap on your left hand, yeah? So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So you're catching it there. Then you're gonna wind it up for 2, 5, 6, throw it on 7, and then you're gonna step on it. Make sense? Throw 8. So it's step,
Just imagine it's a little elevator instead of a ball.
grab, up, snap, wind it, and throw, step. And then you're going to do it on the other side. And I'm not going to go through those motions with you. You just have to say, all right, so it's, I want you to think about it. So it's step, clap, grab, and catch, round, round, throw, and step, right? So I want your brains to be activated because I can't tell you what to do, right? And plus, even if you mess up, I'll do it this way so you can hear. Even if you mess up, it doesn't really matter. I just want you to have fun with it. Here we go. So please activate your whole body, your face is included. Here we go. Starting with the right. 5, 6, ready, and step, clap, grab, up, snap, round, round, throw, and step, step, grab, up, come, round, round, throw, and down. How we do? Good, 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 good. That was really good. Yeah, that was really good. It was a little slow, don't you think? Don't you think it was a little slow for this morning? I think so. Let's do it a little bit faster, shall we? Here we go. 5, 6, ready, and step, and step, round, round, throw, and down, step, round, round. Yeah, okay, good. We're gonna do it now. We're gonna do it 4 times in a row. And the more and more we do it, I want you to have more and more fun, right? It's not, this isn't rocket science. If you mess up, I don't care, right? So I want you to just have fun with it. You ready? Here we go, a little faster, because that was a little slow. Ready? 5, 6, ready, and step. Round, round, throw, and step, step. throw, and down, step. And round and round, and down, step. And round and round, throw, and down, yeah! Nice job.
Did anybody manage to throw and catch all the times? That's kind of what I thought. All right, let's move on to some vocal
Hey, you
warm-up.
forgot the former cheerleader here, Jocelyn. She did just fine.
Good.
Welcome for your vocal warm to Evan. It's pronounced bay like the water and cold like bay cold.
How's everybody doing this morning? Good. Okay, why don't you go ahead and stay standing, and with that same posture that Paul had us do, go ahead, just kind of give your shoulders up, back, and down, and make sure that everything is good with our alignment. The Steve Scott trading card aspect of it. Oh, thank you for the laugh. I appreciate that. Thank you for that one too. Or you could do I love you and kind of just get everything. And go ahead and give yourself a nice massage because you've earned it. All right, now on an open N, you can pick a note in the middle of your range, and it doesn't have to be the same note as the person next to you. So there are many notes like this, but this one is my own. So pick a nice open N. And, oh, beautiful. Ish. Okay, continue singing. Just go ahead and massage the back of your neck. Okay. And bend over, touch your knees. Don't let air pass anywhere where it shouldn't. Took you a second, didn't it? And bring it back up into that proud regal posture that we just had. And do a double check of the alignment. On an open N again, note of your choice. Go ahead and just do a self-awareness of where your tongue is. I kind of hear a chord. Also kind of hear a train. A little bit of alpacas as well. All right, wonderful. Bend over, touch your knees again. Same philosophy as before. Take a nice healthy breath, and we're gonna bring the posture back up and just kind of stack each vertebrae on top of each other one at a time. And roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's reset that alignment. Make sure that our ear holes are over our shoulders. Our occipital joint right here on top is level. Ooh. Yeah, oh, I heard a yay. And a note of your choice again, and an open N, a little bit more full, and then at this point, if you hear a tone that's predominating, go ahead and move to that tone. See some fighters. Wonderful. So you just proved that a group of maybe 150 people, I know it's way more than that, 200 people can actually move to the same tone. Wonderful. Go ahead and shake everything, put both hands together, shake everything out for me, please. Yes, get those chins shaking. Awesome. Go ahead and roll the shoulders up, back, and down, and reset the alignment. So this is the name of the game. We're going to kind of relieve tongue tension. There's that terrible alliteration, tongue tension. On an open N, can I have a B flat, please? One B flat. I like that B flat. Whatever note is comfortable for you. Okay, on an open N, let's just do and. Keep singing, just kind of, as you're doing this, kind of just find that sweet spot. You might have to move it back a little bit just to find that excellent alignment. While we're doing this, notice where your tongue is. Should be in a nice, relaxed lift position. Keep going. And from here, relax the jaw a little bit to an E. Very nice. Okay, wonderful. Go ahead and Bend over, touch your knees. Give it a little shake. And then come back up. Stack each vertebrae on top of each other. Go ahead and shake the left leg out. Shake the right leg out. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. Let's get that occipital joint level. And go ahead and make sure that our alignment is in there. On another B flat again, please. On an open N. And really just get everything vibrating. This is a great way to phonate without actually having to produce any vowels. All right. Relax the jaw a little bit to go to E. And relax it just 5% more to go to A. Yes, exactly. And like a balloon, over time, the sound is just going to gradually expand. It's not going to go any one direction. It's not going to go... Thank you. However, for those of you who were there last year, I'm trying to bring it back out. I guess it's not that funny. So we don't want to push it too much, but we do want to have this gradual lift in that sound, okay? So you can guess the next one. Let's go to an open N. Here's the B flat again. And keep this light, buoyant, effervescent sound. Make sure everything is in line. An open N. Relax the jaw just a little bit to E. To A. And then open the can of tuna this way to Ah. Wonderful. Take a nice healthy breath in and out. Wow. And in and out. Go ahead and bend over. Shake everything out. Bring that posture back up. Shake the left leg out and the right leg out. Shake your tummy out. That's not part of it. I just wanted to see you do it. And roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Keeping that sternum in that same lifted position. Just kind of go ahead and reset that alignment. Keep that occipital joint in line. Wow, it's like a broken record. You're welcome. Here's the B flat. Here's an open N. And to E. To A. To Ah. To O. To ooh. Wonderful. Now, what did you notice about your tongue? Audience participation. What did you notice about your tongue? Okay, it barely moved, yeah. And your tongue is going to do what it does, but the idea is that we don't want to manufacture our sound. Your speaking voice should be just like your singing voice. And we don't want to manufacture anything. So if you're doing something with your tongue, then that's not you. That's not what we want to hear. So let's take another self-awareness and just make sure that our tongue is just kind of there. It's there to kind of refine things. The vowels are formed in the back of the mouth and kind of refined in the front. So don't worry about your tongue right now. Just make sure this muscle right here is nice and squishy. This is my squishy, and I shall keep it forever. I don't think that's the exact line. Can I have another B flat, please? This time you can go ahead on a barbershop chord. Do, 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 do. Open N, and to E. Beautiful. To A. To I. To O. To ooh. And up a half step, an open N, to E, lift, and A, relax at everything, I, Ah, sorry, O, and ooh, and lift, up a half step, good, shake your legs out, take both hands together, and let me see how your chin shake, and that looks beautiful. Go ahead and bend over. Just gonna shake everything out. Stack everything, all the vertebrae on top of each other, one thing at a time. Roll the shoulders up, back down, leaving the sternum in the same place. The occipital joint is even. Shake the left leg out. Shake the right leg out. Shake the left leg out again. Put your right foot in. I think we're at C. Is that C? Okay, here's C. Open N. And no scooping. Just keep it nice and relaxed. Audiate that pitch before we sing it, and then get right to the note. Here it is again. To E. To A. To A. Oh. And ooh. And up a half step. And N. Lots of tension already, so go ahead and give yourself a nice massage. You've earned it. Yes. Oh, it feels so good. Make sure this is all nice and squishy. You can have a D flat or C sharp, depending on where you're from. And to E. Relax everything. A. Oh, and ooh, to E, to ooh, to E, to ooh, to E, to ooh, to E. Okay. So what is interesting about the E to the oo vowel? Well, I like to call it some kind of the drawstring effect. That the E vowel and the oo vowel are related, that the oo vowel is just kind of like a drawstring bag. The oo vowel is the lips will extending the vocal tract, and the E vowel is the oo vowel. Let's have a D, please. Just a little food for thought. This is the last one. Go ahead and shake everything out for me, please. At the same time. Barbershop chord, open N, and to E. Lift the tongue, relax it. A. Ah, oh, ooh, E, drawstring ooh. Up a half step. Last one, open N, and E, A, ah, oh, and ooh. Turn to your neighbor and say, "You're awesome." Yeah. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a great afternoon.
All right. I like that vocal warm up. Really does a good job, I think, especially of working on the vowels and really focusing on that tongue and making sure that everything that's in here doesn't change. What's changing is here. That's where you get your different vowels more than anything. All right, let's sing the old songs, shall we?
The old songs, the good old songs for me. I love to hear those minor chords and good close harmony.
All right. I wasn't muted. Sorry about that. I hope I didn't overpower the recording. All right. Have a new tag that we have not done in this group, at least in my tenure with you, back in my hometown. So let's take a look at it. Oh, hang on a second. Close the extra window. One window too many open.
Number 25.
Number 25, indeed. All right. Here we go, back in my hometown. So I'm going to play it once for you on the recording, and then I'll play through each line on the keyboard, and then we'll sing it a couple times. So we are in B flat. Ah, what was that, keyboard? That's not good. There we go.
The music is can't see it.
Oh. Why is my... Okay, that'll work. My keyboard is doing funky things. Sorry. I was trying to fix the sound that it was making. All right, here we go. Here is, so there's our B flat. Here's the recording.
Back in my hometown.
Notice that the baritone moves after everybody else in the second bar. Okay, so playing through for you the lead line or the lead line. Okay, leads sing that real quick. Ready, and okay, you got that leads or lead?
Got it.
All right, here we go. Basses. Here we go. Okay. One more time, lead basses. Let's sing that together. Okay, ready, and. All right. Questions on that basis? Okay. Back up for the baritone. Those last two bars are a little tough. That's one of those that when you take it out of context of everything else that goes around it, it's like, huh. But then you add everything, the rest of the voices, and it fits very nicely. All right, so here's the baritone. Everybody sing the baritone wherever you are. And that just leaves the tenor.
I got it.
You got it?
Yep.
All right, I want to play it for everybody else so that they
Cool.
can all hear it, so you can sing along. So here we go, tenor line once. All right. Everybody ready to give it another go? Okay.
Back in my home town.
And one more time, because we love singing tags.
Back in my home.
Awesome, great. So one of the things that we started doing late last year is we started to use our rehearsals and dive deep into one of the polecats every month. And so we would take a polecat and break it down week by week. So this month, we are going to continue that with Honey Little Liza. So if you have your polecat book, great. Does anybody need me to put the music up on the screen? Okay, I see at least one hand going up. Let me get this sized better for you. Actually, there. Nope, that didn't work. There. You see that okay? All right. So since we only have 3 Thursdays left, including tonight in January, tonight we're going to do the lead voice and the bass. So first we'll listen to it with all the voices, then we'll listen to the lead part, then the bass part, then we'll listen to all voices again together. All right, here we go. Here is all voices.
Oh, honey, honey, bless your heart. Oh, honey, that I love so well, so well. I've done been true, my gal, to you. You're the honey that I love so well. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the fall. Honey, 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 little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of all. Honey, 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 little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the fall. Honey, 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 little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of all. Honey, 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 honey. Honey that I love so well.
All right. So breaking it down, let's listen to the lead prominent voice now.
Oh, honey, honey, bless your heart. Oh, honey that I love so well. I've done been true, my gal, to you. You're the honey that I love so well. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the fall. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of all. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the fall. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of all. Honey that I love so well.
So over the years, how many of you have sung that lead part? I see Lou, and Claude raising their hands. So, all right, that's at least a few of you. Well, now you've had better exposure to it. So here we go. Now to the bass part.
Oh, honey, honey, bless your heart. Oh, honey that I love so well, so well. I've done been true, my gal, to you. You're the honey that I love so well. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of honey, 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 honey. Honey that I love so well.
Sometimes there's something to be said for simplicity. That's a fun line. All right. Everybody on their own parts, one more time through the whole thing. Here we go.
Oh, honey, honey, bless your heart. Oh, honey that I love so well, so well. I've done been true, my gal, to you. You're the honey that I love so well. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you in the spring and in the honey, 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 honey. Little eyes, I love you, little eyes, I love you best of honey, 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 honey. Honey that I love so well.
All right. I'm enjoying these deep dives into the polecats. You know, it's one of those things, like I mentioned a while back, that we kind of tend to take for granted. Oh, the polecats, everybody knows the polecats. Well, how does everybody know the polecats? Well, we're making sure that everybody knows the polecats. So, all right. Next up, I am thrilled because the Society put a video out back, I can't remember if it was late November or early December, of Keep the Whole World Singing, where they walk everybody through. And this is another one of those that we take it for granted how to do it. And so we watched it once, but there were only a couple of people at that rehearsal. So I wanted to bring it back and revisit it. So let's take a watch and a listen and a sing along with this video where they break down all of the parts of Keep the Whole World Singing, and they specifically address some of the things that were changed between Keep America Singing and Keep the Whole World Singing, for those of you that have been doing it for a long time. Also, when we did this last time, one of the things that we talked about was the difference in the sheet music, and that what we had on the website was Keep America Singing. Well, as I was getting all of this set up, I fixed that. So what we have on the members website is now the correct edition of Keep the Whole World Singing. So here we go with that. Oops, it's at the end. Started at the beginning.
Well, hello everyone and welcome. I'm Chad Bennett, show production manager for the Barbershop Harmony Society. And now without further ado, it's time to get things going. Welcome one, welcome all to our very first Barbershop Live at Home event. We are super excited to have so many people here tonight. Looks like, oh my gosh, we've got over 275 people here and the number keeps going up as I'm looking. We do want this to feel like...
Let me jump there. Skip ahead past the intro.
It should be coming any second now. That's my screen, everybody. Welcome. And here is Notability, and here is, hopefully soon, Keep the Whole World Singing. Now, the first thing that we got that you see here is that I've kind of highlighted some things that I think that not everybody knows exactly how this goes. So orange is tenor, yellow is lead, green is baritone, and blue is bass. So we're going to start with the lead part. Now, the lead actually is pretty straightforward, but one thing I think that leads sometimes miss is this watch good, will come a winging. I'm not sure, is that the one, Kevin, that we needed to make sure that we worked with on the leads?
Yes.
So what we're going to do is I'm just going to kind of point that little moment out. So you see that they've got this B flat, C, and then it's this chromatic C sharp for the entire measure. That's not always sung that way. And then we have that wing and that ing, which I think we do know, but it's just a nice leap down. Otherwise, I think the lead part is pretty straightforward. So everybody, you've got the music here right in front of you. So I'm going to ask Kevin, please, to just take it over and maybe sing the lead part for us, Kevin. Also, everybody, we remember that the song used to be Keep the Whole America Singing way back in the old days. And to this day, people still kind of dip the note. We'll keep the whole world, but that's not supposed to happen anymore. It's just a half note. All right, Kevin, go ahead and take it away.
Okay. Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch good will come a ringing on a song. Smile the while you are singing. Oh, carry your part. Keep a melody ringing in your heart.
That was beautiful. Everybody silently clap for Kevin. That was awesome. Leads, were you listening to that? And did we get that? All right, I'm going to move on to the tenor part. No, let's go to the bass part because I can't resist hearing Brian O'Dell's voice. So this bass part, we've got a few fun things that we do, and we may isolate a few of these so that we really hear what's going on. I'm going to mark with my little Apple pen here. I think the beginning, most basses seem to do pretty good. Keep the whole world singing, all that stuff. Now, one place where I think that basses have disagreements about is here in measure 18. We sing smile the while. I used to say smile the while you are, but it's smile the while you are singing. And also these notes, basses have all sorts of different versions of that. The smile while you are, to go straight to the E flat, singing okay. And then the same thing on carry. Carry, we go carry your. I'm not sure if you guys, it's not carry. So carry your part. It's not carry your, it's carry your part. All right, so would you, Brian, just run us through that little moment. Can you go from like 17 and just sing through that? And then we're going to isolate 25 in a minute, because that's the most fun part of all that basses don't do right most of the time.
Smile the while you are singing, oh carry your part. Keep a melody ringing and ringing.
I'm going to stop you right there, Brian. Basses, did you hear that at 25? Keep that's a little B natural leading tone. Keep a mellow, and then A natural, D ring. Do that one time and sing along with Brian at 25 and 26. Maybe slow motion that a little bit, Brian.
Right at keep?
Yeah.
Keep a melody ring.
Basses, you got to sing it that way for the rest of your life. That is a great bass moment for you guys. All right, basses, sing along with Brian. Let's start at measure number 1 all the way through to the bottom.
For who? Brian?
Brian, for Brian.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on a song. Smile the while you are singing, oh carry your part. Keep a melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
Beautiful, Brian. Well done. We'll do the oh yeah separately. All right, so now we have our lead and our bass part. Can't wait to hear this all come together. We always make the tenor the last part, but in this case, we're going to make the tenor the last part. So let's go to the baritone. And baritones have a few little moments, like, I'm not sure about every baritone hitting this watch goodwill, that that A natural, that little dip that happens on will come a winging. Maybe not. Aaron, can you sing just that? Watch goodwill come a winging.
Watch goodwill come a winging.
Right. In context, that actually makes sense. Unlike a lot of baritone lines, that'll sort of make sense. Same thing here with the baritones. The baritones on 18, smile the while the. Okay, so it's while the, not while you are. It's while the. Notice that the leads, or the tenors, baritones, and basses all do that. And then on 22, this is bizarre, but the baritones do not sing with the leads, carry your part. They sing carry part. Now, I don't know, you may want to change that, but for the way it's written, it's carry part, and then you sing with the leads. Everything else is pretty straightforward. Baritones, it's as weird as any other baritone part, and we have this wonderful leap of a sixth here, one of my favorite parts in this whole song for baritone. All right, Aaron the baritone, would you please sing this whole thing? Everybody sing along with Aaron. Even if you're not a baritone, try it. It's good for the soul.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on a song. Smile the while you are singing, oh carry part. Keep a melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
Now, baritones, just so you know, that was beautifully sung baritone. And Aaron did one thing that the best of the best baritones do. When he sang the word your right here, that you're at 30, he really brought some more volume to that, which he should have done, because that's the root of that chord. So baritones, from here on out, you have free reign on measure 30 to go ahead and let that one fly. And then he actually lifted the pitch just a little bit on the word heart, because he went from being on the root of the chord to being on the fifth of the chord. You know, this is what gold medalists like Aaron and the rest of these guys do. Probably wasn't thinking about it. It just happens so well. All right, and let's go to last but certainly not least. And the tenor part actually starts with one oddity that I don't think most tenors ever do. Believe it or not, you're supposed to start unison with the leads and then go up the scale. A lot of tenors start on the E flat and then carry on from there. Then we have, then we, I don't know what that is, or I'll get rid of that. Then we have this nice little G flat, will come a wing. That's my wonderful tenor moment. And then on 18, again, while the, and then this wonderful while you are singing, oh, one of my favorite tenor moments. I started barbershop singing tenor, and so I still remember that from those days. Again, like everybody else on 22, you sing carry, carry, and the rest I think is pretty straightforward for tenor. So, Drew, would you please take the tenors through the tenor part, and all tenors sing along with Drew?
Sure. Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on a song. Smile the while you are singing, oh carry your part. Keep a melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
Whoa, bravo. Awesome. All right, y'all, did you get all of that? That's a great tenor moment on measures 19 and 20. I really like that, and I'm not sure all tenors have learned that way, but man, when it comes together, it sure sounds good. And speaking of coming together, let's have all four of these guys sing this. You can sing along with them, or if you feel like just listening, I wouldn't blame you for that either. But this time you can sing along with them, because they're going to actually, I'm purposely making sure we leave enough time for them to get one good song in before we go on to the next thing. So take it away, guys.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on a song. Smile the while you are singing, oh carry
Awesome. And in the minute and a half left we have, oh, somebody's scoring you in the chat room, guys. You got a good score, though. You got a champ score. So basses, just notice that this arrangement does not have these words right here. Okay, there's no bum bum there, but it also doesn't have the oh yeah. But these days you got to have a little fun and do oh yeah. So the basses sing.
Ah, there we go. Sorry, I lost my mute button. All right. I love that the BHS has been doing things like that. They've done that with other things, and that's kind of what we're trying to do with the Polecats too. So, how many of you discovered something about that song that you didn't know before?
Notes.
Which ones? All of them?
I wouldn't say all of them, but there were some along the way that I thought, oh, he's flat. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's the way it's written.
Yeah.
I'd say I really need to print out the latest Keep the Whole World Singing instead of Keep America Singing, which I have.
Yep. So the
okay, so with that, I have to give Hank Hammer an apology for when we were singing in a quartet. I may not have been on note like he thought I was.
Well, I think Hank stepped
like he
off.
thought you were not
anymore, but yep. All right. Let's now take a moment and listen to one of the BHS legacy groups.
Smile when you roll out of bed. Roll out of bed in the morning with a great big smile and a good morning. Get up with a grin. There's a new day tumbling in. Wake with the sun and the rooster. Cock-a-doodle-doo like the rooster used to. How can you go wrong if you roll out of bed with a song? Do you sing a song in the shower? Vocalize a glad refrain. When you sing a song in the shower, all your troubles go bubbling down the drain. Coffee and rolls with your honey turns a gloomy day to a day that's sunny. You'll find it worthwhile if you roll out of bed with a smile. Do your singing in the shower. Doodly vocalize a glad refrain. When you're sing a song in the shower. All your troubles go bubbling down the drain. Coffee and rolls with your honey turns a gloomy day to a day that's sunny. You'll find it worthwhile. If you roll out of bed with a smile, darn you smile, just roll on out of your bed. Thud. With a smile, darn you smile.
So if I say you need to smile, that's what I'm talking about. Oh. All right, let's jump to another tag, shall we? Oh, I should have just stayed right on that screen and gone to here. There we go. Love letters straight from your heart. How many of you know this tag? Lou Law knows this tag. All right. Then let's do with it what we did with the earlier one. I'll play the recording, then I'll play through each line, and then we'll play through the recording again. So this time we have migrated. We are no longer in B flat. Now we are in A. So there is the A. So here is the recording.
Love letters straight from your lovely letters from your heart.
10 points to anyone who can figure out why I've chosen a bunch of the songs that I chose for tonight's rehearsal.
Valentine's Day.
Ding! All right, here we go. Lead line. Lots of sharps. Here we go. You start on the F sharp. And then you hold that for a while. Okay. One more time. So here's our tonic. You start here. Okay. All right. Now, basses. This is the tonic. You start there. So you start on Re on the second scale degree. Here we go. Oops, my keyboard doesn't want to play the low E. Starting from the beginning again. And then just hang out there while everybody else does some fun stuff. How many of you can get that low E? All right. That's what I love to see. I can't. Carl can, but I can't. All right, baritone line. You get to start on the tonic pitch. Here we go. All right, one more time for the baritone on the tonic, and all right. Tenor. Here's tonic. And there you are. Okay. And fourth. Here we go, tenor line. And then you hang out while the leads and baritones get to do some stuff. One more time for the tenor. Any questions? All right. Here is the tonic. Here's everybody's starting pitches. Bass, baritone, okay.
Love letters straight from your love letters straight from your lovely letters from your heart.
And one more time because tags are fun.
Love letters straight from your love letters straight from your lovely letters from your heart.
All right. All right. How many of you have your music for Grow Old with you handy? Nope. All right. Let me get the PDF pulled up for you, and then we will jump into that one. All right, same thing that we did earlier. We're going to do the listen to the full recording. Then we're going to listen to tonight we will do the lead and the bass, and then do the full recording again. Next week we will listen to the full recording and do the bari and the tenor and the full recording. Okay. All right, so key change again. Here, let me freshen your ears. All right, we are in A flat. And your opening note leads is here. Okay. All right, here's the full recording.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. Old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire when the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. Growing old with you. I'll miss you and kiss you, and I'll give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. With you.
Now remember, we are changing that very last I could be the man to I could be the one. So, all right. Leads. I am doing my best to try to not make everybody car sick with my scrolling as we're going through this. So let's hope that that happens. So again, here is our tonic. There's your first starting pitch. And you go from there to the second, then the third. Okay?
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire when the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you. I'll miss you, kiss you, give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. With you.
How you feel about that, Leeds? Remembering it okay? All right. The one of the things that we had a lot of trouble and spent a lot of time working on was the syncopation on Kiss You and Miss You. That it's different, miss you, kiss you, and then need you, feed you is not the same. So keep that in mind, and everybody else keep that in mind as we're listening to it. All right, bass part, back to the beginning, and here we go for you, basses.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. Old with you. Old with you. When your tummy aches, build you a fire when the furnace breaks. Oh, it could be so nice growing old with you, growing old with you. Miss you and kiss you, and I'll give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. Old with you. With you.
All right, basses, how do you feel? Remembering it a little bit? Kind of, sort of, maybe? All right. let's do it one more time with all of the parts full in the mix. Okay. Here we go.
I wanna make you smile whenever you're sad. Carry you around when your arthritis is bad. All I wanna do is grow old with you. Old with you. I'll get you medicine when your tummy aches. Build you a fire when the furnace breaks. So it could be so nice growing old with you. Growing old with you. I'll miss you and kiss you, and I'll give you my coat when you are cold. Need you, feed you, even let you hold the remote control. So let me do the dishes in our kitchen sink. Put you to bed when you've had too much to drink. Oh, I could be the man who grows old with you. I wanna grow old with you. With you.
All right. So yes, Valentine's Day is coming up, and we have tried several times, talked about it, but never managed to implement putting together some sort of virtual recording. So next week during rehearsal, we are going to spend some time talking through and working through how to make that happen and what you as the singers need to do in order to make that work. So some of these tags are going to be what we start with, and grow old with you is one of the things that I would like to. And I really want to try and get that done for Valentine's Day so that we can say Happy Valentine's Day to everybody. So, all right. That said, here's another Valentine's Day appropriate tag. This one we have done, although not since September, maybe October. All right, here is Spring Brought Me Flowers. Does everybody remember this one when we did it? All right, so we are back in B flat. So starting pitches. Nice wide open spacing.
Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love.
And one more time because we can with tags. Here we go.
Spring brought me flowers, you brought me love, sweet love.
All right. Well, that brings us to the end of our first rehearsal of 2021. And I, for one, am very happy with how this rehearsal went. Thank you all for being here. Questions, comments, thoughts?
Good to be back. Yeah, it's good to be back. I'm gonna get into the site and see why Ian and I are not getting emails, and I double checked it 2 or 3 times and I can't find it. So if anybody has
I got
idea,
the one that Gus just sent this afternoon.
I didn't. I still didn't.
Okay, well, we'll dive into it and see what we can get figured out. So, all right.
Thank you, Gus.
Absolutely. Let's end with revisiting Keep the Whole World Singing, since that's why we were working on it. Here we go. Oh, hang on.
Gus, one question or one comment, Gus. I had to go hunting for the link on your email. It's no longer on the website that I could see on the
It will
reappear.
I will have a rehearsal plan out next week with it back on the rehearsal plan.
Okay, thank you.
So, yep. And the link is still the same that we've been using. That's the link is not going to change. So if you have an older one, that should still work just fine.
Unfortunately, I cleaned house and one of those was your link.
Yep. All right. Well, here we go with Keep the Whole World Singing. All right. We didn't have any troubles with this for the rest of rehearsal, and we get to the very end and it decides to decide not to share the sound. All right, here we go. Let's try that again.
Keep the whole world singing all day long. Watch goodwill come a-winging on our song. Smile the while you were singing, and carry your part. Keep the melody ringing and ringing in your heart.
It's great to be a barbershop.
Great to be a barber shopper. All right. Well, you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next Thursday night.
Adios, till next Thursday. Bye.